Hi there team, Alby Koster here. Welcome to this video. I just wanted to give you a quick update with where everything's at with our business and also where we're headed to in the future. Also to address some of the things that have been happening over the last few weeks. Now, as most of you will be aware, a lot of us are involved in a business called Traffic Monsoon. Traffic Monsoon has been around for over a year now. I think it has nearly 4 million members, and we're getting involved with them just after about the 12-month mark. And we just hit it with an absolute bang, making fantastic money. In fact, as I'm making this video, I think we've made just under 50,000 Australian dollars in just over a 2-month period. So, you know, incredible business. And then PayPal locked up all the funds because the business grew too quick. I think Charles and Traffic Monsoon have got about $62 million sitting in PayPal at the moment, and they will release those funds. People are supposed to be using Payzer at this point in time, and the more people that start using Payzer, the quicker that those purse strings will be loosened up and the quicker that we can get to a point where we can make instant withdrawals. Having said that, there is going to be a time period until when the momentum picks up. I have absolutely no concerns about the money, getting the money, and I've got no concerns about the business picking up momentum again. Now, there's a couple of things that we can do from here. Now, there's an old saying about, you know, you can act or you can be acted upon. Now, I've read a lot of maritime history books, particularly on survival at sea, and there's one theme that runs through the people that survive, and that is that they tend to get themselves out of trouble rather than waiting for people to get them out of trouble. There's a higher success rate when you're surviving to help yourself than waiting for someone else to come and rescue you. Now, it's the same in the business world. If you want to consistently make great income, you've got to make decisive decisions. You have to move with the times, roll with the punches. You have to be adaptable to each situation. And the same thing is happening here. Traffic Monsoon is temporarily, it's not out of action. We're still making some pretty good money each day, but it certainly has slowed down. Let's just call a spade a spade. Now, what I've decided to do personally is to get involved in another cash flow program, which is giving me an immediate cash flow. In fact, within 30 minutes of starting this particular business, I was already making money. So I've decided to go ahead and do that. And I just wanted to introduce anyone else that wanted to get a cash flow happening immediately and get on with life. And until the flywheel starts turning in Traffic Monsoon again, to be making another cash flow. It's also great diversional therapy as well. I know when you focus on a problem for too long, it can really mess with your head and fill up a really productive headspace. So I've decided to obviously go in and get involved with another cash flow business, and it's something I've done, you know, my due diligence on, and also getting involved with some people who are the top earners in this particular business. Now, the business is called LikesXL. It's another rev share business. I've chosen another rev share business because it will be a business model that most of you are familiar with. You'll be used to going and clicking the ads each day. The principles are exactly the same, but there are some pretty major differences with this business. First of all, let me just address this. As you know, I never like to get involved in a business unless I, number one, either know the owners or I'm close to the top leadership in that particular business. It's just a comforting factor to know that if you need something done or you need information, you want to be able to talk to the source of that business or talk to some of the top leaders. I've got involved with a friend of mine here in Australia called Andrew Murray, and Andrew Murray is involved with a very good friend of mine, a very professional networker who is also in our carrot bars business, a lady who many or most of you will know called Laurie Petrosino. Laurie's an incredibly professional woman. She's one of the top earners in this business. In fact, she's one of the top 3 earners in this business. And as I'm cutting this video, she's actually over in Italy enjoying a fully paid for vacation by the LikesXL company. So they have some great promotions. This is her second trip. She's done one to Spain and now over to Italy. And regularly they bring out these types of promotions. It's another reason that I like the business is they have a physical reward to building a business. Now, let me just run through some of the key features. I'm going to read this off, so if my eyes sort of wander, I am actually reading off a chart here. So let me just go here and read to you some of the key features of this business. One of the really cool things is there's a ready-made funnel which can be up and running in minutes. Now you need to get into what they call the Lead Pro system. Once you've got into the Lead Pro system, and we'll lead you through the whole process, we have really simple share codes. You set up with a lead capture page, all the messages already all set up with your name in them, follow-up emails, landing pages, sales pages, everything. In fact, when I set this up a few days ago, it took me, I think, less than an hour to have everything set up, and within an hour I had signed up 3 people from joining to setting up the funnel to sending out an email for people to go to the landing page, and 3 people had already signed up. That is a big, huge. Now, Laurie has done a fantastic job on this funnel. She's tested it. She's had as high as 40% opt-in rates to this particular lead capture page. Fantastic. And after this video, it's the exact lead capture page that I'm going to send you guys to as well. So you can get marketing within minutes. And the other great thing is I've cut a deal with Igor, which I'm going to launch early next week. Igor is going to set up a co-op with traffic specifically suited to the rev share industry, and I'll be sending out an email about that later on in the week. But Igor is already working on that right now, setting up a co-op which will be exclusive to our list and to our LikesXL customers. The other great thing is their money is held in a government-appointed Swiss trustee account, and they handle all the funds. So it just means no dodgy stuff can go on by the owners. They're accountable to a government trustee. There's a lot of corporate advertisers already using this service. We've got companies like Pizza Hut, Amazon, Porsche, Disney, KFC, Coca-Cola, lots and lots of Fortune 500 companies that are actually using this platform to advertise their services as well. And the great thing about that is this particular RevShare business is not dependent on the membership base to make their money or to pay out their clients. And that is an absolute huge thing. It stands up on its own legs. There's no cap on the daily earnings. You can make as much money as you want. As I'm speaking here, Laurie is pulling out about between $5,000 and $7,000 a week in pure profit, and she's been in the business for just under 4 months. So that'll just give you an idea of the sort of money that can be made from this. This is a massive thing. You can earn up to 5 levels deep. Now, when we got involved in another business called Ad Hit Profits a couple of years ago, they had, I think it was only 2 levels of income you could make. And in that particular business, we made over 180,000 US dollars in just over 2 months. And 80% of that was made on our second level. Isn't that interesting? This goes to 5 levels. First level, 8%, and it goes 4%, 3%, 2%, and then 1%. Absolutely huge, because it literally means if you just find one really good person and they sponsor a good person, you could pretty much set yourself up with a lifetime of income just with 2 people. Of course, there's no sponsoring requirements in this business, but sponsoring in reality is where the really big money's made, and we've set up a funnel which works and that's ready to go. There's a point system. This is very interesting. They've got a bit of a bonus point system, and when you earn enough points, you are given gold, pure gold, by a company called Swiss, and you can earn that at 1 gram at a time, just like a Carrot Bars business. You know, the ultimate goal is obviously to get into gold. These guys understand how important gold is. They have a bonus system, and that's just an additional benefit that's just been added. I know Laurie's already accumulated about 7 or 8 grams of gold just in the last couple of months alone. Fantastic incentive on top of all the other bonuses. Now, here's a huge thing. Now, you'll know that Traffic Monsoon is in the process of setting up their own bank, and they've done that out of necessity because payment processes are just horrible to deal with. They can hold your money to ransom. They basically become a god over their own little money republic, and the problem is it's your money. They feel like they've got ownership over your money. It is totally unacceptable. Hate dealing with processes, but sometimes we have to. Fantastic thing with these guys, no payment processes. Everything's done with your credit card or via wire transfer, and the way that you're paid is directly wired into your bank account, or you can have the money sent to your debit card as well. They're in the process of setting up an e-wallet as I make this video. Guys, I've already put a bunch of money into this business. Super easy. Took about 1 minute with my credit card processor. Rang up my bank, told them and it just went through smooth as silk. That is absolutely huge. It means that all those issues that we've had with so many businesses over the years are completely avoided because they've got a processing method where you can use your credit card. Another really cool thing is you get paid every 30 minutes. So literally within setting up your business, buying your, well, they're not called ad packs in this business, they're called public relation packs or PR packs. Within 30 minutes, you can be making income. Absolutely huge. I love the 30-minute payment plan. I've already in the last couple of hours seen some great income happen. In fact, while I've been making this video, I think another $15 has just dropped into my account. The only requirement is you need to view 10 ads per day, as is normal with RevShare, for 20 seconds each. And there's a monthly membership depending on what level you come in at. And I haven't got those figures on top. It's not a huge amount, but that money can actually be taken out of your referral income or from your earnings income as well. So it doesn't actually have to cost anything out of your pocket. Now, the other major feature is, this is really important, it's a revenue sharing company, but it's essentially an advertising platform, is they have got really great traffic. And because we are in fairly early in the business, so it was started in October 2015, we're early in the piece, and that means that the advertising platform hasn't been bombarded and diluted, which can happen with really big rev share companies. And all the feedback I'm getting from my upline, as I said, who are some of the top earners, is that the traffic, which is 800 views to your web page for every ad pack. Every ad pack is 50 euros, just to clarify that as well. You get 800 visitors to your website, and they say those visitors come through extremely quickly. Now, here's the really cool thing is we can use that traffic to drive back to our carrot bars or, our traffic monsoon lead capture pages, fantastic second income in addition to the referral income and to the revenue sharing income that we're making out of this business. So I'm actually about to start testing it on 3 different businesses. There's our carrot bars business, our traffic monsoon business, which I actually won't do straight away. I'll just wait till that gets a bit of momentum happening again. But also I have an affiliate program with Aweber, which I believe to be the best autoresponder out there. And I'm going to be driving traffic to my Aweber affiliate program. So that just gives you a bit of an update as to where I'm personally headed. Now, I just have to qualify a couple of things. This is not coming under the PTG banner, the Protection Through Gold banner, and it's not one of the Protection Through Gold cash flow projects. This is something I'm personally doing. I'm sending through my personal list. Lawrence is not personally involved in this business. Lawrence has a 5th child on the way. His life is absolutely full and he cannot possibly deal with anything else in his life right now. No, there's nothing wrong with our relationship. He is still my best and dearest friend and a wonderful business partner. We're still running PTG together. Everything. I still talk to him at least once a day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. We have a wonderful relationship. Nothing wrong there. This is just something that I've personally decided I'm going to do. I believe it will be huge for all of the reasons that I've laid out. You can get this thing started within minutes with the ready-made funnel, 5 levels of income, no payment processes. I believe this, it's also not based in the US, it's based in Europe and everything's paid in euros. So we're away from the clutches of the extremely antagonistic US regulatory bodies over there. Extremely difficult to run a business like this out of the US. So we're out of the claws of the US regulatory bodies. That's a fantastic thing. If you've been involved in this industry, you'll know that's a great plus. So guys, I'm very excited about this. I would say get in quick, get other people involved quickly because of those multiple levels of income. Just from my past experience in this industry, your income will snowball extremely quickly. And the goal with this business is to get to 900, what they call PR packs, ad packs, as quickly as you can. Then there is actually a maximum of 900, and that is sort of the ultimate savings program. But there's a bunch of videos that Laurie has put together. I'm not making the new videos. She's actually done a much better job than I could ever do on explaining the business and putting a funnel together. Guys, I'm already in love with this business. It's given me some great cash flow, just even after a few days. And I'm excited for you because it'll give you cash flow in your pocket so you can start paying your daily bills again, and you will be able to focus on something positive and give something positive to happen with other people. And so we're going to get the ball rolling on this one. I guess you should get in as quick as you can, because if you don't, someone else will try and get you in. Even since I've joined up, I've had 2 or 3 people who have asked me to join this business. This is, you know, the hottest thing happening out there at the moment. So look forward to, let me just pull the video up. I'm still reading from a script there, or a page. Would love to have you on board. Would love to help you. We've also got a Facebook, secret Facebook group that Laurie's set up. Extremely professional, already loving working with this team. But please don't post anything in the PTG Facebook group, because it's not an officially sanctioned PTG cash flow business, even though I'm one of the co-founders of PTG. It's just purely a personal thing. I wasn't even going to mention this to my list. I was going to build a whole new list, but I had a bunch of people contacting me saying, look, my cash flow has slowed down. I need to be making money now. A lot of people were actually relying on the traffic monsoon money. Some people had even quit their jobs. So here's an instant solution to get that sorted out. I'll see you on the other side. Click on the link below this video or somewhere around this video. That will take you through to a lead capture page. Fill in your name and email. Very importantly, that email seems to end up in spam, unfortunately. So if you haven't got the email within a couple of minutes, just check your junk or your spam folder, and it'll be sitting in there somewhere. And go through the information. Do it really methodically. I went through it methodically a few days ago. Got everything set up, as I said, within about an hour. And can't wait to see your success with this. And take care. Over and out. Bye-bye.